Welcome back to the CryptoLabs Passive Income YouTube channel. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to look at all the different ways that you can earn a daily income in DeFi, in crypto, in true DeFi. We're not going to talk about ROI Dapps, although those opportunities exist. And if you know how to play them, you can do okay. If you want to play the high risk degen plays, it's an in and out game. That's all there is to it. Get in early, get out. But if you want some more stability, you want some more control, I'm going to explore a bunch of different ways, and we're just going to have some fun here. So we're going to go from liquidity pools to concentrated liquidity pools to staking to ICO drops and everything else in between. So we'll have some fun. Now, I do want to say, don't focus on just like the project I'm showing you or like the coin or the token, because that's not important. I want you to think more in terms of strategy, which is a conversation I really want to have on this YouTube channel anyways. Is like, it doesn't have to be on Turbos getting ROI and SUI to stake for your bull run. It can be any coin, any token. These strategies are universal. You can apply it to whatever fits you. And there is some education behind it. And there is some planning on like, how do I want to build my bag? Which coins and tokens am I bullish on? So we won't talk about that in this video. If you do want more videos like this, just let me know in the comments. We'll keep creating them. So let's just get into it. So strategy number one, this is something I do a lot of, is I look at the bull run bags that I want to build, and then I find platforms that will pay me in that coin or token to add liquidity to. So if I add liquidity on, let's just say Turbos for SUI USDC, I can set my, I don't want to get too complicated here, but this is a concentrated liquidity pool, which means I'm setting the range, and I can set the range. And if I take on a little bit more risk, I get more reward. And if I go a little bit wider, aka take a little less risk, because I can go down here and make 100% APR, and my range is very wide. So as long as SUI stays within that range, I keep getting rewards. If SUI leaves that range, I won't get rewards. I don't lose my crypto. I'll see some impermanent loss, but I won't lose my crypto. I just won't be earning rewards. And so, so every single day I can come in here, and right now I've got, 6 SUI, I got 2 USD, I got another 23 SUI. I claim them. Those get added to my bull run bag, and away we go. Now, again, is it important for, like, I don't want us to get fixated on SUI. I hope that makes sense. In the comments, just let me know. I get it. Just let me know I get it. It's not about SUI, it's about the strategy. Which coins do I do this with AVAX, I do this with Matic, I do this with a bunch of different coins. How can I earn more of that coin and build my bull run bag, not for free, because you've got to stake and you got to create the initial liquidity, but every single week I get more of that coin token. We do it with Radiant, we do it with ARB, we do it with ETH. How do I get more of that coin? I'll show you a little bit more here. Let's have a little look at, like, let's just say here, I've got ETH and USDT staked every single day. I get a little bit of ETH. I get a little bit of USDT. ETH and ARB every single day. I get some ETH every single day. I get some ARB. ETH and GMX. I'm very bullish on GMX. Always have been. Love the platform. GMX is not the point here. If you don't like or know GMX, don't do it. All I'm saying is, here's an example. I'm staking something, or I'm adding liquidity, and I'm getting more of that coin or token back. Now, the platform you're looking at here, the platform we looked at was a concentrated liquidity. This is concentrated liquidity, but it auto adjusts for you. So we could call it a bit of a bot, helps to keep you in range, a little bit more advanced, but you get higher returns and you can see less impermanent loss because of it. So that's another example there. And again, when I look at the price of SUI, it keeps going down. I don't care about that. I don't care about short-term impermanent loss for long-term bull run potential. A lot of experts are saying there's going to be over $10 trillion of fresh money coming into crypto. What's that going to do for your bag? That's when like 5 figures or 4 figures turns into 5 and 6. That's when my little $250,000 portfolio that I've been building during the bear market turns into 2.5 million. And that's strategy number one. And strategy number two, I guess, a single-sided staking. Obviously, there's stuff like Belide, which is pretty low yields as of right now. But you can literally just go on DeFi Llama, which here I'm looking for. I still got a bunch of Matic that is not doing anything for me. And so I'm looking through and I'm saying, okay, I could do about 120% in a wrapped Matic USDC pool here, probably throw some in there. On Beefy, which I am in this one, USDT Matic for 60%. Love it. And I found a few others on Gamma here that's doing 43%, 41%. Lucas, why wouldn't you just put it all on Beefy? Because I spread them out. I don't want to just be on Beefy. I don't just want to be on Gamma. I don't just want to be on Uniswap. I don't just want to be in one concentrated liquidity pool. I do spread it out, especially if I have a large amount. So far, so good. Next strategy is, I'll just throw airdrops in here as well. If you're a little more active, sometimes we'll make a couple grand just from airdrops. We play with the protocol. Now, I recommend, and we talk about this a lot, is do it for the learning. I highly recommend you jump on airdrops once or twice a week, pick a few, like Layer 0, pick it, and go through their, step-by-step instructions. Play with it. Visit the bridge, connect your wallet, bridge some assets to Aptos, blah, 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 stake a little bit, holding or staking, STG, Stargate, and you learn how to use DeFi. And even if you just get in and get out, cool. And you may find in the near future, you just have free crypto showing up because you're getting airdrop because you met some criteria. But even if you don't get the airdrop, I think it's just wicked to go in here and just pick a platform and master it. Click around, use it as your learning, use it as your education, and you'll literally just get better and better at this game. Okay, moving on. We got to move here. Okay, then I'll talk about higher APY, higher risk plays. This is just an example. Don't do this one if you don't understand it. This is just an example. Every single day. Yesterday I claimed 150. Today it's 7:30 a.m. and I got another $30 here. Again, all these little things stack up. If I make $20 here, $5 here, $40 here, $20 here, $10 here, there's $100. There's $200 a day. Here I can stake stables. It's not really staking it. You are providing liquidity. But anyway, my stable coins, and I get a fairly high return on my stables in a token that's extremely volatile. I think we started this at 0.003 cents or 004 cents. It's now almost 2 pennies. And so as price appreciates, my tokens appreciate. I can sell for profit, which I do every day or every second day. There's $100, there's $200. And then I swap those Bass Exchange tokens for whatever I want to hold for the bull run. And it goes right back into my bull run portfolio. Which I think today, I don't know, things have been on a bit of a freaking pump here. Anywho, as that loads, we shall keep going into, actually, we'll just let it load. Probably, I think it's 4% gain today. So as you can see, building bull run here is a little bit inaccurate because I had a bunch of stables on my ledger. So I deployed those stables somewhere else. But anyways, you build a bull run. You build a bull run, and yes, like $88,000 is now $167. And this isn't my entire bull run portfolio because I do have some stuff on AVAX. I've got my Maddox not in here. My ARB isn't in here. Some of my ETH isn't in here. My Radiant isn't in here. My XRP is and isn't. Half of it is in here. So this isn't the full bag, but you can just see it's moving. And if you got $2,500 or $25,000 or $250,000, like this will be 7-figure account in the bull run. This will be the easiest money you ever make. So again, everything I've been earning this year, guess where it goes? Into my bull run bag. Not all of it because I do take profit, but most of it just goes into my bull run bag. Which coins, which tokens do you want to hold for the bull run? And this is to me, this is the game we play in the Underdog Investor Group. How do we earn yield so we can move it into the bull run and you can prepare yourself so the next 12 or 24 months, you could become financially free. That's the game we're playing. There is copy trading and there is trading bots. I dip in with this stuff and I dip out. I just don't care enough to be super active, but this is a strategy. And there's more and more platforms that make it easier and easier for you to either copy trade or to set up your grid trading bots or your DCA bots or whatever you want to do. And it's fairly click setup easy, and you can customize it as much as you want depending on your skill level. So that is the opportunity there. Bitcoin's almost at 30K. Exciting stuff. Then there's XtraFi. This is something I've been playing with as well. Another $3-4 today, so not much, but something. I'll go claim that later. But here you can actually add liquidity pools, and there's a lot of platforms like this on leverage. Higher risk, don't do it. But all I'm saying is the opportunity is there. So if you are in an extra USDBC, which I stake extra anyways, you could, whether you're longing, shorting, whether you're bullish or bearish on it, depending what the markets are doing, you can also provide liquidity and take out leverage on it. Don't recommend it unless you really know what you're doing. But it's just kind of cool to see the way DeFi is going. Lending, borrowing, which I do lend and borrow on this, not much right now. I've got some USDBC lent, again, not much. We've been playing with this platform, and I got some extra lent at 155%. Just been playing with the platform before we get too excited and add too much into it. Again, I'm not trying to just talk about one platform because there's many. I'm not trying to talk about just one coin or token because there's many. I just want to zoom out and talk strategy and just kind of show that you put a lot of these pieces together and you're patient. You'll earn, again, $5 from here, $4 from here, $20 from here, $10 from here. Then you look and it's like, oh, there's $60. Let me roll that into the next day. Oh, now it's 62. Let me roll that into the next day. At the end of the month, it's 110. Let me keep rolling that in, and you'll be amazed at the trajectory you can build. Most people in this game are just playing it super short term, and they see a $4 loss and an impermanent loss, and they're freaking out and they're getting out of their position. You must have vision. The bull run is coming, and everything we're doing is to stack for the bull run. And what if you could, whatever is in your account, add a 0 to it? That's the game we're playing. Awesome. If you want a part 2 of this, do let me know. I'm happy to, shine more strategies. I could probably share 4 or 5 more strategies, but these would be the ones that I use on a daily basis to keep building my bag. And yes, I know people who do this full time. Like, people do this as a job. You don't have to do it as a job, but the opportunity is there, and people do it. If you want to spend 4 or 5 hours a week doing it, you can do that as well. And if you're super passive like me, where I rebalance stuff and I check stuff on a Friday morning, you can do that as well. It just depends how you want to build it and how active you want to get. So that's that. I know this video is probably a little bit longer, but I hope it shines some inspiration on what is possible for you. With that said, I'm going to put myself in the middle and leave some videos here and here and here and here. Do check them out. They will be educational. They will teach you about DeFi. Super passionate about this stuff. And I think it's just such an opportunity for creating true financial freedom and becoming your own bank. You can do what banks do. And as you accumulate in your DeFi portfolio, you can lend it and borrow it and stake it and add liquidity. And you're becoming the bank. And that really, really inspires me. So that's that. Again, some videos are up here. Like this video, subscribe. Let me know what landed. And with that said, we'll talk soon. Peace.